Hi, this is Shamma, your spiritual mafia. I am back again with another testimony from a client that I done justice work for and basically helping the family. So we will hear from the lovely lady Tuulia today. And Tuulia,
Hello.
to introduce yourself.
Okay, so I'm Tuulia, and Shamma was helping me with a really difficult situation with my autistic son. Uh, Basically, the professionals who didn't understand his condition wanted to place him into some weird place, which would have been causing a lot of difficulties, and Shamma did some work to help with that. And what do I say? Quickly after that, I got a phone call and they had changed their mind and made a new plan that was a lot better and suiting my family a lot more.
How would you describe yourself before? Because your case was when there are children involved, especially children with special needs. It's a spiritually you have to be very careful what you're doing. And how would you say your situation was before actually?
My child was in a really bad burnout due to not having proper support that he needed. And after your work, he got visibly like at ease. He was having a lot of meltdowns and he was really anxious all the time, but after our work he got somehow lighter, and the meltdowns, of course, they happen because he's neurodivergent, but they got a lot easier, and he has been going a lot better direction.
I'm glad to hear that. And how have you been feeling? Because I've done a cleanse on you as well, and I've put protection on you as well. So, how have you been feeling since that cleanse?
Before that cleanse, I was in a lot of stress and anxious. But when you did your work, I just got this feeling that I don't need to worry that much and everything is gonna get better. And it's just been a lot of help.
Well, I'm glad it actually kind of helped you. I'm really pleased. Uh, I'm gonna have to refer to my question again here. Oh my God.
I'm sorry, my pigeon boy is making noise.
Listen, listen, you don't have to worry about that. This is what we call, I like to do things authentically. So, last time, for example, the lady that I was having a talk with, a testimony, the dog was fighting in the back when she had to go. So it is fine. You don't have to worry about things like that. It's cool by me, because it's all part of life, right?
Yeah.
Um, how would you say actually it actually impact you as a person, like in the way you think, in the way you approach things, in the way you deal with your relationship?
Um, I I don't feel like as much need to try to force someone to understand what's going on. I just kind of know that it's gonna work out, and even if it's hard sometimes, it will get better. Kind of, I'm just feeling a lot more at ease myself too.
There's that inner peace within you. I can feel that. I
Yes.
love that. Do you know what you you have had a lot going on. You know,
Yeah.
you have
Yeah.
had proper help as well. So it can be it's hard to be parent sometime as well. We don't get a catch a break, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Do you actually sense have a stronger sense of clarity and fairness?
Yeah, and I've been able to focus on my own work a lot more. Like, um, it feels like I'm getting somewhere with it. I've been feeling kind of stuck lately, and now I'm feeling that I'm actually getting to go like forward with it.
Do you know that that's the good thing about the cleansing? And when you get all those blockage out of the way, you actually feel so much lighter, and you see life very differently.
Yes.
Very, very differently. Like you see things in a very different perspective, point of view as well. So, which is really good and refreshing. And you've also worked really, really hard. I mean, none of this work that I've done here would have been able to get to manifest, whatever you want to call it, if you did not put in the work as well.
Yeah,
So
that's
you're
true.
very, very strong lady, that's for sure. And the kids, and I know what it's like. And I'm very proud of you. Let's just make that loud and clear. I'm very, very proud of you because it's nice to see you flourishing, growing, and with that confident and, talking a bit more.
Yeah, thank you. I've been lately having this realization that I don't need to be afraid to talk. Like I've been kind of previously more quiet and thinking a lot, what can I say? But I'm getting more out there.
Boundaries is very important. You need to be loud and clear on what you expect and what you want. And sometimes protecting our peace is very, very important as well. Don't let anyone make you feel any. I always say that to everyone that I work with. But you are fairly coming out there. See,
Yeah.
intuition. How would you describe that? Because I've also kind of aligned you part of the work. How would you describe your intuition, your connection with everything around you?
I'm feeling a lot more connection, like spiritually, especially. I've been learning to communicate with my spirit guides and deities and other spirits way more like clear. That's kind of been my struggle before that. Some of them I can understand clearly and some have been harder, but now I'm getting more clear messages.
With time, everybody thought I was the same too. With time, you get better at it. You get more and more connected. It's that kind of little step. I always say baby step rather
Yeah,
than trying to jump, because lots of people try to make that mistake. You have to go from A, B, C, D up to Z to Z, not A, B, C, D, and then you just jump right straight to Z. You know what I mean? Lots of people
yeah, that's
does that.
true.
Whereas if you move slowly but surely and you're rooted, that foundation
Yeah.
is laid, boom, you're good to go, girl. You're good to go. You do pretty much the same job like I do as well. So if you want to talk about that, that's fine by me. Hey, I'm all here to empower everybody. So you're good to go, girl.
Yeah. Wait.
See, with everything that's happening around you right now, okay, would you say you're much more at peace within yourself?
Yeah, yeah, a lot more.
And the children, are they?
Children, they are. I was first worried because my older son, who's like clearly neurodivergent, he's autistic and PDA and so on. He has had a lot of anxious if he needs to be away from me, and it's been hard for him to be like nights away from home. And now, like everyone is surprised because we were expecting a lot of like hardship from him, and he's been much like more easygoing. He's been able to actually do things elsewhere too. Like he's missing home, he wants to come home, but it's been a lot easier to him than what it was expected.
Oh, what's that? A bee. We got a bee. That's good to hear. I'm really, really glad that actually, especially when it's come to children, working on children is one of the hardest thing to do. And the bees needs to go. Yeah, I think the bees just wanted to make an apple. Know they're going to be on YouTube, so there you go.
Yeah.
Oh, what have you noticed in the way you're practicing things, like in your practice? What would you say is the biggest change?
The biggest change, probably my own energy moves more smoothly. I'm like, when I'm meditating, I feel how my energy moves through my body way smoother than it has. That's one big thing because it's something that I've been wanting to get better at, channel my energy and stuff like that.
Now let's talk a little bit about the justice work and the justice work I've done. I know they were not very fair. They were quite harsh. And
Yeah.
you didn't deserve that at all, for a fact. And I know what it's like. What's the biggest changes in that justice work after doing your work? How quickly, like, kind of, if you want to talk, elaborate a little bit about that, the way they are with you and the kids and.
Well, previously they were kind of like showing the blame on me all the time and thinking that the problem is me and I've done something wrong with my kids, making them that way. And now after their work you did, they decided that they want to get the kids like home permanently with me as fast as possible, and they are not gonna place them into a strange place because they agree that their place is with me. They just need at the moment more support.
Good. But
And previously they weren't listening when I was talking about my kid's father, who is very much like abusive and toxic and everything. And now they are seeing that they are openly talking about that and even mocking him to me. They're laughing at his stuff.
so the truth spell worked. Expose the.
Yeah.
I was about to say a really bad word there, Gina. Oh my God. Oh, do you know what, girl? I am absolutely so pleased that everything kind of worked out for you. I'm keeping an eye as well. I'll probably get you back for a
Yeah,
for an update. Is he leaving you alone now?
yeah, he had been contacting me. He has sent like a couple messages, and that was more about kids than what he usually doesn't focus on kids at all, but more like threatening or teasing me and so on. And now that has been gone.
I don't know what to say.
So that's amazing. He has been bothering me for years after I left him, and now like
I don't know. You know what? People like that, I have been in that situation. People like that, unfortunately, the justice system, they fail the vulnerable and
yeah,
enable the abuser. And it's easy to point finger,
yeah.
they kind of come together and easy to point finger. But this is one of I love doing justice work. I absolutely love doing justice work. Karma delivery at your door. Yeah, take
And
it.
you are amazing in it.
Oh, I didn't hold back, girl. I didn't hold back because I knew, like, obviously, And when I've checked and I've kind of, it was like, yeah, no, not gonna happen, not on my watch. I went full force and I said, no, enough, enough.
Yeah, it was about a time.
It didn't take long either, didn't it?
Yeah.
Oh my God, are you holding your laugh?
A little. We have this chat group with these workers professionals, and they're like openly sending messages and mocking at his stuff, like my ex fiance, boy's brother, he's very much into like conspiracy theories, like flat earth and stuff like that, and these workers are openly like mocking him in the
Oh
chat.
my God. Oh my God. I hope this is not going to get you into trouble for saying that out loud like this.
I don't think so.
No, but mind you, there is protection on you as well. I just did what I had to do for them to see how they are, how he is, and for them to get their act together. That's the whole point of doing justice work, and that's the whole point of balancing that scale. Because, like yourself, there is a lot of women out there that never had that justice, just like myself. And I never had that justice, and I couldn't defend myself. So that's why I do what I do now. And hearing you actually kind of, yeah, this is most
Yeah.
definitely my purpose. Like I am
Yeah, I have no
bothered by
words
that.
how thankful I am,
And
because this is one like big part. My ex has been withholding my children and not telling their location before, and all I've gotten from these professionals have been that he sounds nice on the phone because they haven't met him ever, and now they're finally starting to see the truth.
do you know when some people are clever like that, just because they have a good way of talking, and
Yeah,
I'm getting emotional here, and they know how to manipulate words, they get away with
yeah,
everything.
exactly.
Yeah, I'm getting emotional. I am just so proud of you, because none of whatever I did, none of that would have worked if you did not do your part either. Do you know, this is where people need to understand, and I don't ask very much of you, except for your self-care. I do naga on that. Make sure you're doing it,
Yeah,
which is important, and the rest leave it to me, and whatever needed done, I'll give you the heads up. But I can do two-thirds of the work. I always do more than I say that I would do, but that little bit you need to meet me. And this is where people, I don't think a lot of people, they expect result just like that. But if you want result like that, you need to do the work as well. So when it meet, this is where you get what you needed, and you've done it. You work hard, and I know how hard you have worked on yourself, how hard you have worked on the children and things like that. And I am honored you gave me that chance. Thank you so much
thank you.
for giving me that chance and trusting me in that respect, because it is a very delicate situation. And my message out there to everybody, man or woman, if justice failed you, there is always that spiritual justice that will
Yeah,
balance that scale.
yeah. And I need to say, because obviously my kids are the most important thing to me in the world, I would not trust many people to do any kind of work for them. But I know that I can trust you. I've been seeing what kind of person you are, and you are such a sweet, like you are just amazing.
Thank you. Hey, I have my moment too, do you know? You heard me shout it. I have my moment too, but thank you so much. Thank you. I know. I thank you so much from the bottom of my heart, thank you for allowing me to do this. And like I keep saying, you know, this is a beautiful situation that got the outcome that needed, not just for you, for the children as well. You know,
Yeah.
wow, I think I'm gonna get teary. Is there anything else you want to add before we finish this?
I probably do forget something.
Well, I tell you what, how about in a few weeks' time, I get you back for a kind of a follow up on what's been going, things like that. Because I'm
Yeah,
still
sounds
working
good.
on your case, and I will still work on your case until as
Yeah,
as it's needed, as long as it's needed. I'm not just the kind of person that would just, okay, we'll just do this and whatever happen. But I tend, most of the time, I kind of 99% of the time, I would say, I follow up and I kind of see it right till the end till I know everything is sorted. Then I'm like, okay, girl, you got it. Now you can go.
yeah. In a few weeks, probably there's gonna be some updates because the situation is moving all the time.
Yeah, and in the meantime, remember what I keep saying to you, you are way more stronger than you think you are. Sometimes when we are stuck in that in a situation, we don't see ourselves. And you have been
Yeah,
through a lot. And now just rest and shut the world out and just be with yourself. You'll be surprised. You'll be surprised how much you learn
yeah.
from
Thank you so
yourself.
much.
Oh, anytime. It's been a pleasure. On this note, I would say thank you, Julia, for coming up. And this will be posted on YouTube, right? You do know that, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And Julia does spiritual work as well. So anyone need work too, you feel free to contact Julia. She's also on all the social media, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm on
All
TikTok
that.
and Instagram.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. So thank you very much for coming up and giving me a testimony. That is very much appreciated. On this note, do not do anything that I would do.
Okay, bye bye.